Yo, welcome back to Wook
People
Plus.
don't like Black Flag, motherfuckers. What's up?
How'd you enjoy it?
So I started out on the lawn and I went down to a VIP fucking thing. Then I jumped over and went to the VIP extra tables. Then I said, fuck you, I'm going down into the pit. And I got down in the front for you enjoy myself. So fuck
Without
all
any
you old
Wook
rail
Plus merch
riders
on.
and gatekeepers.
Were they
Wow.
nice? Did they let you in? Do you have to throw some bows?
I
Preach it,
can't
Kev.
get
Don't
what
worry
he
about
said.
it, Kev. You just look pretty for us. We're gonna talk about the show.
All right, I'll
Hey
look
guys.
pretty.
All right, there you go. Yeah, no, I thought it was an okay show. It was a good show, and I don't want to like be all hard on it with Kev because we love Kevin. There were definitely moments. It's tough, right? Because they came out
Best fucking
blazing
show ever.
See, fam, what did I tell you? The show you're at is the best show
It's the
ever.
best show ever.
No,
doubt.
the first set was a set, right? Like it was Phish. Started with Punch.
Easy right now.
A great way to
Oh,
start
yeah.
the show.
Yeah,
I might have
right
to
over
mute
there.
Kev.
It's like
Yeah.
right there.
All right, bye, Kev. just like a post show. Hey man, what'd you think of that punch? You hear the balloons going.
Awesome.
Perfect opener. I think it's something we had the opener bracket, and that's obviously one of the top choices always, and a great and well played one again tonight.
Yeah, no, it's a strong opening. It's a good way to start. I actually missed the first two songs because my toddler was being difficult to put down. How was Strawberry Letter 23? Like, that's a fun one. I saw that at Baker's. That was cool that they pulled that back.
It's always fun. It's always a happy, like joyful-ish tune. It always reminds me of like when the Dead would bust out like Here Comes Sunshine or something. It's just like one of those like you're kind of like, okay, like my mood is shifted. Like it's fun. I always like it.
Yeah.
Bouncy,
Yeah.
funky. Yeah, I thought there was
Yeah.
hints of it in Atlanta, in Alpharetta at moments, and I was like, ooh, they thought they might kind of sneak into it there, so it doesn't surprise me it came out here either.
Then we got a sampleless sample, fam, as you pointed out. Always fun to hear. A Haley's Comet. And then number line. That was a good number line. I mean, as good as number lines get, right?
Solid. Yeah.
I always get Big Jerry vibes, when on those solos. Yeah, some white light moments. Trav's always loving his white light moments. So
I love
there's
the white light moments. In any song, I'll take the white light moments. I always number line is, I like it when it jams because sometimes it really goes out there and is fun. But tonight was a little bit more. Was it kind of like everything tonight was a little bit felt a little bit more confined, I guess is the word. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was thinking fatigued, and I hadn't thought about this going into this tour. Like we were talking about Rust a lot, right? But they are older and they're not in tour shape. And I mean, I know I'm fatigued, right? Doing this after show. Like we were wondering why RJ did it the next day, and it's so he could fucking sleep like a human being. Like we're doing it after the show. So I was like, man, they're on stage with all that energy. There is probably a little bit of fatigue setting in, right? But they pulled it. I mean, they're still playing well, right? Like Divided Sky was a very clean, on point version. It's Ice that stuck out at me because that's one that in like the last few years of 3.0 they would flub the shit out of. And Trey was constantly and they got through it without any major issues. So I don't know. Overall, I think it was a good first set.
Yeah, no, I agree. I liked it.
we got Mull, right? Not Martin Mull, but the first time playing Mike's song.
What did you think of Mull, fam?
I thought, as they got going on it, I thought, hey, let's take this for a ride. And they'll never do that. And that Mike's, like you said, why don't you kind of go into your theory, Tim, of what's happening with Mike?
The Mike song's fucking up every show this tour? I'm not actually Mike's song, but every single show, I'm pretty sure, right? There was the Yarmouth Road one that kind of went off the
encore. That was an encore
one.
Yes, 555. 555 has been in there, killing.
I don't know. There's people that really love Mike singing. I think there has to be, right? I'm not one of those people.
I don't hate it, and I think Mo actually was pretty good, and I think it got into a good
like
funk.
objectively, or just like I really love Phish, so I'm gonna accept this.
Objectively, as someone who's skeptical of some songs that Mike is involved in, believe me, but they kind of ripcorded it where it got kind of fun, but it got a little bit like Undermined, a little bit. It got a little bit kind of a lot of Page synths in some moments. And then right into It's Ice, and then About to Run, which gets your Ghost of the Full.
I fucking love that song. It's so good.
Rager. Then
a beautiful coil, right? Like that's always a beautiful way to end a set.
Walk off Page coils are a dream. I got it in my first show as an encore, and so that was literally the last thing I saw in my first show. And yeah, always A+.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid first set. Nothing spectacular. A little rusty and a little, like you said, fatigued maybe in spots and off a little bit. But I think it was all right, And I think if you were there, to Kev's point, I think it was awesome. And everybody there, I was there. I'm sure loved it. So, and I had fun. It was fun. It was a good set. Nothing to complain about really. So.
No, there was no train wrecks or major like gaps. It wasn't like Charleston Night 3 where you're like, oh, this is rough. Like it was a solid first set.
Sample had a few moments in it, but yeah, it was they got through it. So
true.
Yeah, and
then I think the highlight was at Setbreak, hearing George Michael's "Careless Whisper" on the thing. That was all those guys. That was nice. That was so fun. And Fam, you pointed it out in our chat, and I had 3 other people texting me saying it. It was so funny. I was like, wow, this is really a thing. Everyone's very impressed with the Setbreak music.
That's
actually the Setbreak music's been really good this tour. Every night.
Deanna's over here. She'll vouch for me. That's my karaoke jam every time, man. That is my.
She coming? Whisper. Is she coming to Deer Creek?
No. She already did Arkansas, so she's had her fill.
She's had her fill
of this, for a little bit. She is coming to LA though. She'll be at Forum. So
I don't know if I'm going to make it out there, but I'll see you at Deer Creek. I'm really pumped that I'm going to get to see each of you guys this tour. I figured it out. Through Dix, I will run into each of you at least once. So I'm fucking really excited about that.
And all of you out there in the chat, all of you out there, and
can't wait to see you guys.
Oh my God, it's so amazing.
So many people.
You have a second set?
Yeah, let's do it. So party time. Clearly party time. No controversy here. It was a very much just a party time.
Very much.
There was time. We partied in it. Yes.
Yeah, and so then No Man's, this was where I felt the potential was starting to open up. I felt like there was something there and that they were going to go for it. And as soon as I started to feel that, they fucking ripcorded it. And that's like, I don't know. I can't be too frustrated because they're the ones that generate those moments that I love so much. But because they have done that so many times when they cut it short and the potential that they've done in the past, it's a little frustrating. I mean, am I on point with that? Did you guys feel like that was cut short and that jam was ripcorded?
Yeah, because I feel like there's always the chance with No Man's to go. Like it's kind of like not in the same vein, but like Numberline, like when it doesn't really go, I'm always kind of like let down a little bit because it's a song that's a vehicle that's meant to be driven, and I like it when it gets out there, and when it doesn't, it's kind of short. And I felt like it was a definite short ripcord into Ruby Waves, which then was, and even that felt like short too. And I think that was like, I've told you guys in the chat, was Mike kind of like putting his foot down. I was like, all right, we're going to play some classic Phish here and get everybody boogieing. Let's go. And
I think maybe they were having those mental mind cliff situations. And Mike was just like, you know what? It's late in the night. You can't go wrong with a possum. You throw a possum in it. Everybody gets back in line.
Yeah.
Well, no, but you're right though. Ruby Waves was another jam that I thought had a lot of potential. Like they were setting up some cool themes, and it could have gone somewhere, and they kind of cut it short. But fuck, I love Possum, man. It was fun. It's a good rate.
I mean, like you said, anytime that thing's fantastic.
That's why Kev looked the way he did when he was leaving the venue, because it's probably from Possum on is what got him all
juiced up and moving elbows, throwing elbows, and moving.
It got old school. It got very old school, right? So kind of the only thing I would say is you kind of went through. I will say, if there's a 4.0 sound, right, you got a little bit of it in No Men's, you got a little bit of it in Ruby Waves. Then it just was like, okay, old school time, right? Possum, Circus comes for just a little bit. Yeah, and as Kevin's making his moves right from lawn, I mean these are wook moves that are legendary because he glowed up from lawn to VIP rail.
Which I thought he'd stay at VIP because he had a nice table. He had in service, like in seat service there. He had his feet up.
That's the end of my adventure. At that point, I'm going.
Right, exactly. I'm good. Like I
get to the front of the lawn. I'm like, I accomplished something tonight.
Right?
I started at the porta potties. I'm at the front of the lawn. I'm good.
London, man. The guy
Kev's fucking on the the webcast with his Black Flag shirt.
His way up front, as always. That's great. And then wasn't satisfied.
But back to the set, Possum, and then when Circus comes, it's just
I fucking really like that song. That's always a good one.
Oh, so emotional, so good. And then
and that's fan service too, right? When the circus comes, I feel like that's like a, hey, sorry if we were a little off before. We'll throw this in your set list, and you'll be happy. You can talk about this with your buddies. Yeah, that light was really good. I think that may have been one of the highlights of the second set. Like I really felt they went somewhere with that.
Yes. The light got so chill, and that got again back into that. Oh, we find this a little bit interesting. I don't know if other folks do. Is the the robot cam? I keep bringing it up in our thread, but the new camera that they have that's like this little roller guy, he keeps popping up, and Trav, you pointed him out eventually, and I was like, now I keep catching it, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, that is a cool
nice
thing.
Yeah, it's the one that Mike posted about on his like Instagram or Twitter, showing it off when they were doing rehearsals, and now they got it set up on that dolly, and it is smooth. It's nice, like it just goes right from Fishman out kind of behind the thing and over to Mike, and it's a nice shot. Yeah, they use it a lot. Yeah, since we've pointed it out, I always notice it now too. It's great.
Yeah, it's like a Scorsese role, right?
That's why I love
high tech, man. High tech.
That's why I love having that thread and shit, because everybody brings a different perspective and points stuff out. And I guess this channel, right? Like we talk about things, and then you go and you watch the show again, you listen to it, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. I listened to that tweezer again after our conversation, and fuck, it held up. I'm sorry. I'm a stan. I'm a tweezer stand hard.
So many cool teases, so much fun stuff in it. Yeah, just absolutely having a blast. So many sections. I mean, really, if you think of all the Chalk Dust, the Carini so far,
the Carini was so good.
Carini is still. I mean, that's like 3 or 4 shows ago. That's Alabama. Anytime again, I love that these kind of shows are getting these kind of places are getting these kind of shows too.
Yeah.
Because again, these are tradition, not necessarily. Now we're getting into Nashville. We'll get to Deer Creek.
I hear you. I will say Alpharetta's had some barn burners.
Right, when they go there. When they get there.
Years.
Right. It's like when they get there, which is far between, but then when they go there, it's fire. So it's like,
Good point.
Yeah.
But again, I love it when they spread the love, if that makes sense. It's not all.
Are you guys feeling good about Deer Creek? You think they have good momentum? I don't know. Tonight, after Alpharetta, that's when I made the decision, right? Because as you guys know, I was on the fence about if I could afford it, if I should do it, if I should drive 10 hours by myself and sleep in a truck just to go to Phish. You know what I mean? And then after Alpharetta, I was like, I'm doing it. Fuck you guys. After tonight, I'm like, I'm still going to do it. It's going to be awesome. But like, there was a little bit of a lack of the, you know what I mean? Like, it lost a little bit of energy for me. You think they're going to pick it back up?
1,000%. And the question is, right, we got tomorrow. Right. And then I think they absolutely will 100%
off, sleep a little, get some B12 shots, get a little energized, do some yoga, get some healthy and get down there. And then I think once they're down there, it's one of those things when you're in the moment, you kind of get it, it'll be your typical sort of Friday, Saturday, Sunday run where you'll get everything you want, and it'll be good. It'll be fun.
Right. And one night might be, not the best night, and then one night's going to blow your mind. And the interesting thing is how often it's different nights for different people, Right.
So I was going to say, either way, every night you'll have your hate and your love coming. I mean, just, how we'll all react. So,
it's all nature's healing, and not to be
exactly.
I think at least we're arguing about Phish, though. I mean, maybe that's a good sign.
Did you see that guy that was like, "Go stay off of politics"? I was like, "What the fuck? We haven't said anything." Fuck that guy. That's all I had to say.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's watching because he loves us, and he's like a closet wook fan.
Of course.
So
You and Myself finally came out, so and it was also it had its it felt like it was the first one they played in a while. I mean, to me a little bit,
yeah,
it wasn't great. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it just, especially again the composed piece, which is always something that's hard for them to do after a hiatus, right? Like if you remember, they totally completely botched one and were like, hey, I'm starting all over on this one, when on return.
Yeah. No, you're right, but it's weird because Reba the other night and It's Ice tonight, I thought they've improved. Like it felt like they practiced it and really worked out some of the fugue part and like some of the trickier parts. So I don't know if like Yam was like just past the threshold where like they knew it enough not to like rehearse it or practice it, but they had, then when they're in it, they're like, oh shit, I haven't played this in like 3 years or 2 years, and then they're like, oh shit,
You're still kicking the rust and getting the dust off while also being fatigued. Like it's a combination of the two
fatigue
things.
and rust. That's really what we're dealing with here.
Exactly. So you're still, yeah.
Do you guys mind if I take a quick break to announce some winners? Because I feel like at least 3 people in this chat. I'm gonna do it all tonight because I realized that like stringing it out, it doesn't give people proper time to plan.
Wow.
Right. And I can't figure out how to message these people. So if you're watching, reach out to me. If you know the people that win, reach out to them and tell them to reach out to me.
Tell them
and hopefully we connect and get them. So I got 3 winners. One winner is going to win 2 tickets to Deer Creek, and then the other 2 are each going to win 2 tickets to Hershey. So the Deer Creek, unfortunately, I don't have a Saturday. I'm sorry. This was kind of a last minute thing. But the winner of the Deer Creek's Friday, Sunday is Joey Powers. So Joey Powers, hit us up. Yeah. Hopefully he's watching. Nice. If you're not watching, I might rescind the ticket.
He's in here, I think. He's right. I'm putting it up. So he should be around.
He's an Zappa fan. Oh no, maybe we gotta pull him back.
No, he's with us. He's with us. He's like, So hey, tell us what he is saying. Well, but that's
so
congratulations, Joey.
And those are digital tickets. So I just need your Ticketmaster.
And
I will transfer them. Rock on. All right, Hershey. So I got
Joey. Just put your credit card number in the chat and we'll take
it. I so hope that I didn't fuck this up and I just gave away my tickets. You know what I mean? Like I've checked the numbers like 3 times to make sure that I have enough tickets to do this.
Those are Tim's, Joey. You have to at least help him get back in. Put a finger up for our guy.
When Wook's looking for a miracle in the lot,
at least retweet me or something like, yo, help this guy out. He got fucked up and gave away his tickets. All right, Hershey. You guys want to give out some Hershey tickets?
Do it.
This is
I don't know if these other guys are in here though. They might. It feels weird if they're not watching. That's fine. All right, so
they're watching.
It's watching.
Right. Does anyone in chat want these tickets? Comment now for your chance.
I'll send you info.
Yeah, you can hit me up at Weekend Wook on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or there you go. Thanks, Jason. Okay, Brian Trotter. Congratulations, you have won 2 nights to Hershey.
Yes, Brian Trotter, ladies and gentlemen.
And then one more. I got 2 nights to Hershey. Should we do one more or should I wait? No, let's do it. Fuck it.
Wait, if you got tomorrow night, why don't you save one for tomorrow night and really boost the ratings for tomorrow night?
Okay. You know what? You're right. Like and subscribe and tune in tomorrow night for a chance to win 2 tickets.
Where's Brian? There he is.
Brian's watching. I knew I picked it.
Yes. Amazing.
You see the guys like, it's me, Joey Powers.
Oh no! Now we've got like folks making burner accounts, right?
Great.
There's gonna be 15 Brian Trotters out there. We know Joey.
All right. I'm giving out 2 Deer Creek, 2 Hershey. I got 2 more Hershey. Let's
do it tomorrow night.
Tune in tomorrow night.
So that
subscribe.
gives everybody a chance tonight, between tonight and tomorrow, to tweet and try and get those tickets. And
you
throw stuff
can
out on Twitter.
tag, subscribe here and comment, or you can hit us up on Twitter too. We throw that in there. But definitely subscribe. That's the key. You got to subscribe to qualify. If you're not subscribed, I can't give you the tickets.
Yeah. And be like
anything
Dr.
else
Dave.
going on?
Well, Dr. Dave hit us up at the Wook Plus Tease archive that we've started, so don't be afraid.
I love that, man. I love the Tease archive.
Yes, don't be afraid. Everyone submit anything you hear. It's open to all. We take all teases, everything. We're open to it all.
That's what I love about this channel and you guys and this Tease archive is, and I don't want to accuse others, right? So we're going to be very generic, but it feels like a lot of the content out there is, band serving and not for the fans. See, you kind of were like bringing that up. This is a group for the fans, by the fans, right? We're just a bunch of wooks talking about Phish, and we're here for each other to enjoy it. And when they mail in a fatigued set, we're not going to be like, because Tom Marshall is our. Yeah, sorry.
Right. Well,
was I too on the nose there?
They all, to a point, kind of serve the band in a way, and they want to be positive always and stuff, but in a way, kind of they're overlords of the band, and they kind of got to, you're not going to really come out and shit on them. To us, we're not going to shit on them, but we're more fans for the fans. We're more fan front facing than the band front facing. So, that's why the Tease archive came about, because we were like, if you hear it, who's to say you didn't hear it? Who's to say that that's wrong and that that's not what you heard? I hear shit all the time in them, and
gatekeepers,
and I don't hear half the ones they say are there. So I was like, we need to just open up and say, you know what? If you heard it, submit it. We're not going to tell you no. Yes, if you heard it, I want to hear what you heard, and I'll go back and listen to it and see if I hear that too. I think it's fun.
A small percentage of that is we don't give a fuck. Yes. I'll be honest. It's good enough. There's definitely not giving a fuck is part of it, but we're also not gatekeepers. So Anderson Dyke is saying, if you're already subscribed, you're good. Just throw a comment in and be like, yo, give me tickets, or I love you guys, or what if we're already subscribed, I guess, is a comment, because that's how I'm pulling it. I'm taking all of the comments from these after shows and only subscribers I'm putting into a random number generator, you know what I mean? And pulling names. So the two things you need to do to qualify is subscribe and comment. So if you do those two things, you are eligible, and we will announce, and that includes tonight. We'll announce the third winner tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, guys. No,
Awesome.
we didn't say the encore. In case you didn't watch this show, it was Love and Cup. It was good. It was okay. It was like the rest of the show. It was Phish, man. It was just standard Tuesday night, middle of the tour Phish. It was fine. It was fine, man. It's fine.
It was no Stanley Cup, Gloria, Loving Cup. That's for sure, right, fam? It was just basic.
The Loving Cup.
Exactly. Kev's going to be so pissed that we weren't fluffing the show. He's like, what's wrong with you guys? This is the best show ever.
No, what's going to be great is having him back on and listening to him fluff the show in a very Hammer-esque type way and be like, no way, it was great. And hearing his real
give them
story.
Shit. And then when we're get out of dicks, we're going to be like, holy shit, this is the best show ever.
Totally. People were like, that show was not good. But I'm more interested to hear Kev's story of the second set shuffle and him getting down front is what I'm so interested in.
I want to do a reenactment. I think we should do a dramatic performance of it at Dick's on lot and film it. And we can put the epic soundtrack, like Flight of the Valkyries. Just slow motion throwing bows. Fuck you guys, I'm getting to the rail.
And we brought this up in our chat, but of course it's the night he's not wearing any of our merch, his Hogan slogan shirt or anything, and he's down there in front on camera, and of course nothing. Can't even marketing 101, and he's our social media guy, and we can't even get him in our
we put the boomer in charge of social media. He does a great job. If you are going to Deer Creek this weekend, fam, Chad, and I are going to be rocking and representing all 3 nights. Hit us up, find us. We'll be handing out slaps. We'll be losing our minds. I don't know. It's going to be insane. I'll be at Hershey with Kev. So, and then AC, we're actually fan art on Saturday night in AC. Wook Plus has a table. We'll be broadcasting live. So if you're at AC, come to fan art, hang out with us. If you're not at AC, check out the channel. we'll be broadcasting live from fan art. I think we're good. Anybody else? You guys got anything you want to throw in?
Just to answer Joey's question real quick. Yeah, moderation is key with the samples. So I was A+ for tonight. Yeah, it didn't go away, but it was still there. And, like to me, that's a perfect combo. But that's just me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like this Joey guy is going to become like a staple on this channel.
Yeah, our guy Joey.
He's worked his way in, won some Deer Creek tickets, provide some good comments. I like it.
I like it.
Join the crew. We got there's room for many, many more, and we love the crew we got.
The Wook family.
That's right. Exactly. Don't forget 2 free tickets tomorrow night. Tune in.
Yeah, man. Tune in.
Break it down again.
All right. Let's get out of here. It's late, man. I'll see you guys.
Great show, guys.